Microsoft wouldn't fire this senior dev after assault allegations, right? And as you can see there, um, the reason I asked the question I did at the bottom, and I'd like you guys to read that question. What I would like to know is, Microsoft will not fire this senior dev after assault allegations on his son. As you can see in the image behind me, his son's face is blurred. But that's him. That's him sitting there with his son. Beautiful. They're smiling. They're having a great time, I'm sure. Of course, the identity of the young child has to be protected. So there were a lot of backlash Microsoft was facing. I say was. Okay, I'm going to say was, because now I think it's been rectified. But they were facing a lot of backlash because Microsoft did not fire this senior dev. A lot of people were expecting this senior developer to get fired because these assault allegations against his son were assault, bottom line. Now, with that out the way, let me tell you, and we'll read the story. We'll probably find out more, but let me tell you how I heard this entire situation when it came across to me. So, this guy was arrested for whooping his kid's ass. His son was playing Nintendo Switch for too long. His son was playing Nintendo Switch a very long time. He kept saying, son, I need you to get off Nintendo Switch. I need you to get off Nintendo Switch. I need you to get off. I'm tired of this. And he whooped him. Okay? But dad and mom are separated. This, I believe, also was probably caught on video. When mom got a wind of this and the son's face was all red, dad just roughed me up, mom. They pressed charges. And yes, he did have to face charges of assault against his own son.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Now, we are going to pull up the specifics on it. The reason I want to talk about this is because can we or will we be able to whoop ass 5 years from now? I don't know. Actually, I'm going to say, yeah, we'll be able to whoop ass 5 years from now. Will we be able to whoop ass 20 years from now? The reason I ask that is because when I was younger, whooping ass was second nature. When I did something bad, I got my ass whooped. It was simple. My brothers got their ass whooped. Don't reach for the belt and pull the belt away, because then you're getting hands and feet. You're going to have fist marks and feet marks on your chest. So don't grab the belt. You had to take your ass whooping. That's where I came from. That's how I was raised. When I had my first daughter, I was, you're just so in awe with that first child. I couldn't think about whooping her. I couldn't think about it. No, I can't do it. And then she got to the terrible twos. For those who have not had a child in the terrible twos, you don't understand. But for all my parents who do,
can you dig it, sucker?
They can dig it. Now, terrible twos are the bad time. But I'm going to tell you, you don't start off with whooping their ass. I'm not getting a belt at 2 years old and going crack, crack, crack. No, you're not doing that. But at 2 years old, give me a hand. You do like that. 2 years old, that little tap right there going to break their heart. Oh, God, my mama hurt me. It really don't be hurting. Okay? It's all an emotional response. And you're just doing to say, hey, don't do that. Now, a lot of this could be right, could be wrong. I don't know, but that's how I was raised. I was raised getting my ass whooped. So, and I see somebody said Nick's a softie. So I see, this story. And as soon as I seen this story, the first thing I thought was, they want Microsoft to fire a senior dev because he gave his child a spanking. That's the first thing that came across my head. I said, you know what? That's unacceptable. I wouldn't fire somebody. Okay. If they told me they had to face charges because, they gave their child a whooping, right? Child has no physical damage. So let's say I look at the child, no physical damages whatsoever, which means no bruises, no broken bones, no nothing, no scrapes, no nothing. Just a circumstance that happened. Kid might have to deal with mentally, but the father and the family and the mother are working through that. Me, as a business owner, is not firing that guy. Why? He's a great worker. That shit is his personal life. And it has nothing to do with his job at hand. when people start thinking that we're going to cancel people automatically, that's where we need to stop. Okay, certain things you can put them up and say, hey, I hope you get fired. Okay, but this guy, and I didn't read specifically, for all I know, if he did, suplex a damn kid or do a damn, Triple H damn power driver on, okay, all right, I understand. They razor edge him off the top ropes. I get it. They definitely need to face some charges. But if it's just a spanking, then I don't see any problem with it. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull up the article. We're going to go ahead and talk about it now. And this was going to be quick because we got to move on and I got to hurry up and take this. Okay, so here we go. Bam. Microsoft close to sacking senior dev who assaulted 7-year-old son for refusing to stop playing his Switch. Look at that, guys. For refusing to stop playing his Switch. Now, he said, I will stop him. Oh, shit, man. I got to.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Yo, now, I don't condone telling your kids you're going to tell them they're going to stop breathing. Okay? I don't condone that little ass whooping. I condone. Pop the ass. Whoop the ass. I'm all for that. But I don't condone you telling any child, I will stop you from breathing. Because at that point, if they overreact and do something crazy because they think they're about to die, I can't blame them. Okay, and that could torture a kid's mental, for real. Okay, so I'm with you on that. But let's read through before I jump to conclusion. A senior developer at Microsoft has been sentenced to 1-year community corrections order with the requirement that he performs 100 hours of unpaid work after he was found guilty of unlawfully assaulting his son after the 7-year-old refused to stop playing Nintendo Switch. Get out of here, Dad! Suck nuts, Dad! I'm playing Switch! Oh, Dad, I don't give a damn! Shut up! And he said, get your ass over here. So, 41-year-old Nicholas Lester. Shout out, Nicholas. The court heard throttled his son after losing his temper. Now, I throttled his son? What does that mean when you throttle somebody? Can somebody explain that to me? That's a major pause for me. Okay, because if I told, when that moment I throttled my brother, wow, bro, pause. Okay, I don't know what throttling his son meant, but it said after losing his temper. So we'll just take it as he revved him up. Okay. Throttled his son after losing his temper and was heard to scream, I will stop him breathing. That ain't good. I ain't gonna lie. The attack took place at West Melbourne home on Friday 6th last year. The Herald Sun reported the boy's face went red as he yelled for his mother, who ran to the bedroom upon hearing the commotion. So the mother was there. She ran actually to the bedroom when she heard it. Lester faced the Melbourne Magistrates Court on Monday, where he was sentenced. He pled guilty last week to unlawfully assaulting his son. Now, they said unlawfully assaulting his son. In here, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, okay? It says he assaulted. It also says that he throttled his son, and he said, I will stop him breathing. I don't see nothing else. What did he do? So let's continue read. Maybe I'm missing something, okay? Your 7-year-old son was effectively using his will against yours. In response, you placed him in a headlock and were heard to be saying the words to an effect, I'll stop you breathing. Your actions on this occasion raised the alarm of 3 independent witnesses who felt so concerned about what they had heard the police were called. Now, that is kind of weary, okay? I'm going to read it. Wow. Children act up, play up, resist reasonable authority. That's what children do. That's what they will continue to do. But as a parent, it's your responsibility to never resort to an act of violence, to overreact either. The buck stops with you. There is never an excuse for family violence, and the court expects that you make choices that will keep your family safe, no matter how angry you should get. Yo, the court dropped the bomb on that. That shit was well said. Okay, I don't care how mad you get. There is no excuse. Okay, there is no excuse. Now let me pull him back on the screen because I gotta play devil's advocate here. Okay, so they said he put him in a headlock. Now, granted, headlock's not that major to me. Okay, I've had my ass whooped. Trust me, I wish my mama and dad put me in a headlock. Okay, because shit, I mean, I would have been in a headlock. You know what I mean? I've been in fights and got put in a headlock on accident. You know what I mean? I just bam, bam, oh shit, I'm in a headlock. You know, that's how it goes. Okay, headlock's not nothing. But if you do have a 7-year-old and it's a little, I look at the guy in the picture. Okay, so a little guy, you put him in a headlock and you start squeezing, you could possibly do something. So that's more of the worry. Now, I think based on the way it was handled, I don't think the dad was trying to hurt the son. You know, it's just one of those moments. You just, oh, you little mother, you know, you just let them know you stronger. Like, you know how you choking somebody, but then you give them that look like you choking real hard, and then they go, "Oh shit, he for real." That could have been what it was. You know, Bart Simpson, Homer, that type of deal. Why you little? Okay, but put him in a headlock. Not saying it's right and I'm wrong, but you know, he put him in a headlock. Shouldn't have done it. It was wrong. He needs to accept the responsibility. But they were playing switch. What do you do for discipline? How do you, as a parent, refrain from anger without whooping ass? Like for me, I don't get angry. I just whoop your ass. Like for my children, they know. I can say this on record. Yes, I'm going to say this on record. I whoop my kids' ass. Okay, my kids know it. My kids will tell you, my dad will whoop my ass. Okay, because I would do that. I don't care. Okay, I tell you I love you and I whoop your ass. I can whip. I'm not crying. I'm not mad. I'm not yelling at you. Look, it's okay. You just did bad. You're going to get your ass whooped. Let's close the door. I'm not going to embarrass you in front of everybody. I'm not going to whoop your ass in front of the class like some people do. That's old school. No, I'm going to bring you to the bathroom. I want this classic ass whooping. Okay, well, you got to just be and you. Okay, you're going to be begging to, please, oh, dad, please. Oh. I don't give a shit. Pow, pow, pow. Tear that ass up. So I would like to ask everybody, when is enough enough? When is too much too much? Do we just stop whooping ass altogether? Because some people can see me whooping one of my children's ass and say, you're abusing your child. I can face charges. And at that point, it's not up to a mother to press charges. The city can press charges. The state can press charges. I can't do nothing about that. I'm now at the mercy of the city or state. Sucks. But this guy has had disagreements with the mother for a long time. They actually are separated now. They were having disagreements long before then. So this is something that, you know, was ongoing, bad, you know, between the two of them. And then you had the child discipline. It could have been a lot of different factors play into it. But Nicholas Lester, shout out to you, man. Hope you get better. Stop whooping your kid's ass. Okay, don't choke them anymore. Don't even do that. Just tell the man you love him. Face him and tell him it was a mistake. I should not have put you in that headlock. It was rough. But know that anything I was doing was in the love on you. My intentions were not to hurt you, and that I wish the best for you. There you go. See, well said. They need to put me on one of these shows or something. I done had it broken out there. Now, last but not least, we're going to move on.